You guys will not believe this. I just recorded a 30-minute podcast and the sound wasn't working. I'm so upset. I don't know how that happened. I really don't know. That was tough. Shoot. Okay, well, I guess this is take two. It happens. Things happen. It was so good too. Okay, well, today, let's try this again. We're talking about life after college. I'm so sad. The first take was so good too, guys. Oh my god. I'm so sad. I don't know why it didn't work. I have no idea. Okay, well, let's take two, I guess. Life after college. Okay, well, welcome back. Episode 2. Love you. Alright, freedom versus fear. It is so weird to not have to do any homework at night. And let me say that straight up. It's amazing. It's so nice. Oh, freeze. Let's rewind. I graduated college in May of 2025 officially. Um it took me 6 years to get through my bachelor's, but that's okay. I'm on my own timeline, not anyone else's. I'm making sure this light is still green. I don't want it to shut off. Um so I graduated May 2026. Then I didn't do school for a while. December, I started to take a few classes that I needed for a master's program, which I decided to not go and do anymore. But that's okay. Besides the point. Freedom and fear. I have so much freedom. I could go do whatever I want. Oh, I could go do this because I don't have homework tonight. Oh, that's nice. That's kind of crazy. But like, okay. But then I'm scared. I'm like, shoot, what am I doing with my night? I am sitting here on the couch or I'm sitting here laying in bed and I feel like I'm wasting my time. It sucks. It stinks. But it's crazy. That's reality. I'm an adult now, I guess. Being an adult is hard. No one tells you how hard it is. But I guess that's part of the point. You have to learn along the way. And that's okay. It really is. Um, I know a lot of people who went to grad school or who have like a corporate job, and it makes me stress out that I don't have, or I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But maybe what I'm supposed to be doing is different than what everyone else is supposed to do. I'm on my own timeline, and I'm going to say that a million times today in this episode. Um, I'm so proud of the people who went to grad school and who are PAs or nurses or PTs or I don't know, they work with a professional sports team or they're like broadcasters in sports or they run like venues. I'm jealous, but also I know that's not my calling, which is okay. Um, hmm, this stinks. I wish the first one recorded. There's so many good things, but that's okay. We're still learning how to do this whole podcast thing. And maybe next time I'm gonna have a table here so I don't need to hold this. but that's okay. Um, everyone in society assumes you should have everything figured out once you graduate school, no matter the age. You should have life figured out. You should know who you're gonna marry, know what job you want, where you're gonna start a family. Oh, you should like be able to buy a house by now. No, especially not in Colorado. Prices are so high, even for a dang apartment. That's why I'm here at mom and dad's, which is okay. But it's so stereotypical to be like, when you graduate college, you're set for life. That's what you're supposed to do. But in reality, a lot of us are like, we're stuck. We're just hanging out here. We don't know what we want to do for a career, and that's okay. It happens. I definitely don't know what I want to coach, but I'm going to need another job to afford to live in a house by myself. Or anything, groceries. Um, but we have to realize that there is no right timeline. Everyone has their own timeline. There's not one specific for everyone to follow. And we all need to understand that. And it's okay to switch a career 8 times. It's okay to not even go to college. It's okay to do a trade. It is okay. Social media shows us a lot of oh, I'm doing this with my life now and it's perfect. But social media really only shows the highlights of people's lives. It doesn't show their backstory unless they choose to share it. But it doesn't show them crying that night because of homework. It doesn't show them struggling with mental health. It doesn't. It shows a lot of the positives because that's what people want to see. But in reality, we all struggle with what we're doing. This green light, I'm making sure it's still on. I don't think you can see it. Maybe a little. But I think that's why the other one didn't record my voice. I don't think it's plugged in all the way. That's okay though. Um, but social media has such a big influence on our lives today, which it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Don't follow what other people do. It's not your timeline. You have your own timeline. And I'll say it a million times more. um in school, especially in like high school, when you're a freshman and they're like, "Oh, what jobs do you want so we can like help you pick a school or stuff like that." And they're like, "Okay, what's your 5-year plan after high school?" And you're like, "Crap. I don't know. Graduate, get a job." And it's just not reality. It's just not. Schools need to stop pressuring this 5-year plan onto kids. I personally think it's ridiculous. My 5-year plan was to become a physical therapist and hopefully be working in Colorado, have a big house, and a huge family. Well, look at me now. It took me 6 years to graduate college. So, 5-year plan totally out the window after my 5th year of college. So it's sad because then you're also like, oh shoot, this was the timeline I told someone, but now I'm not following it. And then that breaks you down. But you aren't here to impress anyone. You are here to make yourself happy. So you need to think about that too. It's not about someone else. It's only about you and what you want to do. I think I need to wash my hair. It's a little greasy. Squirrel. Anyways, don't let social media tell you what to do. Do you, boo? Do you. Okay? Um, what else? Career and reality check. I don't know how many times I could tell you, but people change their careers all the time. The first one is usually not the one you stick with, and that's okay. And a career doesn't have to mean like a big hit job. I was making smoothies in high school. You could make a career out of that. I know people who do, and that's awesome for them. Like go do that if that's what makes you happy. But people switch careers even in their 60s. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to retire, but I want to do something different." So they'll switch it, which is awesome. That's great. But I don't even know how to say it. In order to have a career for myself, I feel like I have to do more school, which is where I'm stuck at right now. Gymnastics can't be a career for me. I don't make enough money to support myself alone. That's another thing. When people graduate and they get jobs, you don't start off making $1 million. You start from the bottom and you have to work your way up with hours and trainings and, oh, get this certification, you'll earn more money this way, or, oh, you'll get a bonus or a raise after you work 3 years with us. You start from the bottom, and that's okay. That's where we have to start. And so a reality check is, oh, after college, I'm not making enough money yet. But the keyword is yet. You will get there, I promise. Just take some time. And I'm going to say it again. On your own timeline. Your own timeline. Don't let anyone else tell you that you need to make this much money in this many years. Do what is best for you. Okay? Don't let anyone else choose that. Okay. Friendships after college. That's a hard one. I cried in the last episode I made too. Well, like episode 2, but like my first take. The first best friend I ever made in college doesn't live close. Close, but not close. She lives 2 hours away, and I can't see her every day, but I know she's always there for me, and it sucks. We try to make time, but we're both so busy with life. But you know what? That's why FaceTime was invented, and phone calls, and texting, and Snapchat. Yes, I'm 25 and I still use Snapchat. Absolutely. I like to see people's faces. It brings me joy. Like, I want to see you smile. I do. But anyway, so one of my best friends lives 2 hours away, but we talk when we can. And when we do, it's like nothing ever happened. Nothing was different. And then I have a friend who lives close to me. We've been friends since high school. Love her to death. One of my best friends as well. We hang out when we can. We are getting ice cream together tonight, so that's exciting. But our jobs are opposite. Whoa. She works during the day and I work at night. So it's hard to hang out. It either has to be really late at night, which then she can't hang out long because she has to wake up early, or it's on the weekends when I have a free weekend because of gymnastics. But that's okay. We always make time for each other. I found a really good thing is watching shows together. You don't have to watch them together, but at a similar time so you can talk about it. And then that always gives you something to talk about, always. And it's awesome. Then I have a boy. He is definitely my best friend, like in the whole entire world, besides my sister. But this man, we've been friends since fifth grade. We did not go to college together, but here we are. He is one of my best friends, for sure. Love him to death. Oh, I'm getting so giggly. Okay, enough about him. Um, that could be in another podcast one day, another episode. We could talk more about men and relationships. But friendships are hard after college. When I went to Metro down here for 3 years, I made some friends, but they stayed in class. I didn't talk to them outside of class. We never hung out. It was very okay, see you next week kind of thing. Which is fine. It's okay. But sometimes it's sad. And then at work, I have lots of friends at work. But same, they have daytime jobs, some of them. And then we're done so late at night that everyone is tired and just wants to go home because we've been talking to kids all day. And it can get tiring. And we're spotting and our bodies get tired and we're hungry. But I have friends. It's just hard to hang out at this age. But if you make time for them, the sun is getting blinding. Always make time for friends. Always check on them. You never know what people are going through unless you reach out first. Okay. Next. Let's uh let's elaborate on that actually. Let's go into mental health. Talking about reaching out to people. Since I have been out of school, it's been like this. It always has been. I have gone to therapy before and I learned a few things, but my therapist kind of sucked, so I stopped going. And then she got fired. And they brought a new therapist in, but I wasn't sure I could trust this one because my last one was not great, which is sad. There are some therapists out there that are really, really good. Like the mom I nanny for, she's a psychologist, and we have chats every now and then, and they're amazing. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, have you tried this?" I'm like, "No, but I will." So you just have to find the right person. But I'm not sure the mom I nanny for is allowed to be my therapist. But she helps me out here and there, which is awesome. But I would say I'm pretty happy most of the time with what I'm doing. It is lonely sometimes. You feel like you're stuck by yourself. You never are, but what is my hair doing today? It's driving me nuts. Where was I? Wow, I really lose myself. um just kind of like the whole checking in on people. Some people are really good at putting a fake smile on their face. I'm not. You will know if I'm sad or angry or if I have an attitude. You will know right away. But other people don't show their emotions. So make sure you check in on your friends. I would say do it every 2 weeks or so. Just say, hey, how are you? That's it. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. If they want to elaborate, they will. If not, then let them be. But at least they know that you're there for them. It's nice. I have really great support system. My friends are amazing. I can go to them whenever with whatever I need. Even if it's like something happy or like an accomplishment, and I'll tell them and they'll just be like so proud of me. Which is what you need. If you don't have that, my computer shut on me. I don't know why it does that. If you don't have a support system, come to me. I'll be yours. Okay? I'm a really good friend, I promise. um okay, next thing. Living at home and moving out. I lived on my own for 6 years before I moved back in with mom and dad, which is where I'm at now. It's definitely a change. Um it's hard going from being the only person in the house to living with your parents. They want to know where you are 24/7, what you're doing 24/7, and who you're with 24/7. Fine. Like, you can know, but like, if I'm safe, I'm safe. That's all that matters. Mom and dad, if you're listening, I love you. There's nothing against you. You're awesome. But I am very thankful for my parents. They have helped me with a lot. My dad makes amazing food. So if anyone's ever hungry, come over for dinner. We love company. um no, they're really great. They've helped me through a lot, for sure. I love them, but I'm ready to be on my own again. Um one hard thing I have here, living here, is finding a solid routine. When I lived on my own, I had a routine down that I did every morning, every midday, and every night, and every weekend. Every Sunday I would meal prep. Here, I think I've meal prepped once, and that kind of stinks. I should do it more, but my dad makes really good food. But I should. And then the other hard thing is going to the gym while living here. I come home from work and they're on the couch watching TV, eating ice cream or goldfish or Cheez-Its or some delicious snack. My stomach just grumbled. I don't know if you could hear that. Hopefully not. Um, but I come home and they look so cozy on the couch, and I'm like, oh, just getting comfy sounds really nice right now after coaching for 4 hours. So then I get cozy and I end up not going to the gym, and then I regret it the next day. I'm like, shoot, I should have gone, because going to the gym helps clear my mind. I was an athlete my whole life, so going to the gym was always you need to stay strong for what you're doing. And I need to stay like a different strong now. You just gotta keep your body healthy at this age. And I'm doing high rocks, so I have to stay strong for that. I spot girls in gymnastics, so I need to stay strong for that. But it's hard because I used to go to the gym at like 9:30 at night after work. And then I would get home 11:30 or midnight. And here, when I get home, whether it's the garage or the front door, the dogs wake up. And when the dogs wake up, mom and dad might wake up. And I don't want that to happen. They're both teachers. They have to wake up early. And I don't want them to be grumpy. And then it'd be my fault. So I think that's also why I don't go to the gym as much anymore, which makes me sad. I don't like how I look right now. Just putting it out there. But you know what? We'll get it back. We will. We'll find a routine at some point. That's the thing, though. It has to start now, and you have to follow through with it. And I'm not a morning person. I will try and go to the gym in the morning. Then I wake up and I'm like, nope, snooze, snooze, snooze my alarm 4 times. And then I'm rushing to get ready for work. And I don't go to bed late, right? Like currently, I go to bed like 11:30 midnight, and then I'm waking up at like 8. So good 8 hours of sleep. But a routine is just so hard for me to find. I can't get back into a good groove. But I need to. I do. It's just hard. But that's okay. We'll get there one day. Okay. I had a few more things to talk about. In at the stage I'm at, it's just the messy middle. It's just the messy middle. And that's okay. It might be messy for another 3 years, who knows? Or it might be messy until June. I don't know. But I would say anyone in their 20s is in the messy middle. No matter if you went to college or you didn't, you're in the messy middle. This is where we're trying to figure things out. And that's where you should be. Exactly where you should be. You should not be anywhere else but where you are now. And I hope you understand that. And you should be okay with that. Don't worry about the future. It'll come when the time is right. When things are meant to happen, it'll happen. But for now, you just do you, boo. You do you. What else? I think that's kind of it. I'm trying to think of what I said in the last podcast I didn't, or the last take that I didn't say in this one. But I think it was just pretty much all the same. Whoa, excuse me. I think I'm a little hungry. I need to go eat. But, okay, recap though. You're on the right timeline. Your timeline. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. If you're still living at home, that's okay. Save your money. And then when time is right, do what you want with it, okay? Don't take mom and dad for granted. Don't take grandma and grandpa for granted. Whoever you're living with, love it. Love every minute. If you're living on your own, I'm so proud of you. If you're living with a boyfriend or fiance or husband or girlfriend or wife, I'm proud of you. That's awesome. You're killing it. I hope you know. But you're right where you're supposed to be, okay? Don't stress. Life is hard for all of us. Anyways, that's life after college. If there are any specific topics you want me to talk about, send me a message on my Instagram, KK Fitness, or my normal Caitlin Finer, whichever one you prefer. But also, wait, you can listen on 3 different platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. They're all videos, but you could just listen to the sound if you wanted, like if you're driving or doing laundry. I don't know. But we're on 3 different things now. And I'm so excited. Anyways, in the first episode, I had that like saying at the end, but it didn't really flow well. So I'll think of something else. But in the meantime, I will always say, have a great week. Love you. Bye.